Welcome to Life Groups once again. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We say welcome to our guest. We say welcome to everybody who's with us tonight. We're thankful that you took time out of your schedule to be with us this evening for the next hour or so. And we hope that you have a great time of fellowship in each of your respective groups. We're going to talk tonight for just a few moments, we won't be long, in regards to this day of love. And what do I mean by that? Well, today is what? Valentine's Day, right? Today is February the 14th. So no doubt a lot of people today got a lot of special gifts and felt loved, and their sweetie pie expressed their undying love and devotion and all of these things to them today. You know, Valentine's Day, a lot of people make a lot of money, at least the folks who make the cards and make the chocolates and the flowers. And of course, on days like today, you can't get into some stores and they're booked up with orders and all of those kinds of things for flowers and so on. But there is a lot of gift giving on Valentine's Day. I mean, it's the day where we're supposed to shower our loved ones with much attention and many gifts, right? I mean, you're supposed to give them gifts of chocolate and flowers and clothes and jewelry and trips around the world and spa days, and the list goes on and on and on. And people are so extravagant on these particular days, and they spend a lot of money. But in all reality, it's not just Valentine's Day, right, that we show our love to someone. But if we're really in love with that person, then we show them our love every day. It doesn't mean that we shower them with gifts every day. I mean, I guess if you have the income to do that, that's your call. But most of us don't necessarily go out and buy our loved one or our sweetie pie a gift every day, but at least we should be giving them our attention, our devotion, our desire, sharing our heart with them every day of the year. It's not just Valentine's Day, but every day of the year we show them our love, we show them our kindness, we show them our gratitude and how thankful we are that they're putting up with us most of the time, at least for us guys, right? I want to take your attention though to a scripture that's found in 2 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 1, and I'm going to read to you from the New Living Translation. And it says, "One day David asked," now this is after he's been established in his kingdom. He's finally become the king of Israel, and here he is sitting on his throne with nothing to do. And so this thought occurs to him, and he turns around and he asks, "Is anyone in Saul's family still alive? Anyone to whom I can show kindness for Jonathan's sake?" He's sitting there looking around the kingdom, surveying all of its beauty, all of its glory, all of its magnificence. And the thought occurs to him, you know what? I made a covenant. I made an obligation to my best friend Jonathan that if there was anybody in his household, I was going to love them. I was going to take care of them. I was going to, for his sake, for that vow that I made with him. Is there anybody still left of his bloodline, of his lineage, that I can show some kindness to? And we know that the scripture says that Jonathan's son went on to reap the benefits of that vow, and he was shown the kindness that David wanted to give. And that word kindness there in the scripture simply means goodness, faithfulness, love. It means to act kindly towards. So what was David saying? He said, is there anybody I can show goodness to? Is there anybody that I can show faithfulness to, love to? Is there anybody that I can act kindly towards? You know, we live in a world today that chews people up and it spits them out, right? We live in a world today that has this attitude that says, what can you do for me? How can you benefit me? What are you going to do for me? It's all about me. Rather than having the attitude that says, how can I help you? What can I do for you? Let me help you. Let me benefit you. But that's not the attitude of the world, and that's not the attitude of a lot of people today. It's not a kind world that we live in for the most part. It's not a world that has a lot of true love in it. It's a very selfish world. Again, it's all about me. What can you do for me? How can you benefit me? But can I share this little thought with you? And that is that people, they don't need a church like that. They have a world that's like that, but they don't need a church like that. Instead, they need a church, or they need a group of people that get up every morning with this one question on their mind. And that is, who can I show some kindness to today? Who can I show some faithfulness to today? Who can I show some love to? Who can I act kindly towards today? And it's not just a Valentine's Day thing, right? It's not just one day a year that you get up and say, oh, I'm going to be a Christian today. I'm going to show kindness to somebody. But as a Christian, every day of the year, we need to be showing love and mercy and kindness and faithfulness. So I want us to end this evening and end this thought by answering these two questions in our respective groups, and that is that as the church, or if we bring it even closer to home, as True Life Apostolic, as members of, as saints of True Life Apostolic, how can we show kindness and love and faithfulness and goodness towards others? How can we act kindly towards others? And the follow-up question to that is, and to whom should we be doing that to? Or whom should we be doing that for? So let's go ahead and break out into those groups and answer again those two questions of how can we show kindness, love, faithfulness, goodness, and to whom should we be showing this to? Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We love you all, and have a great remainder of the evening.